Is this BRZ TS basically an STI BRZ? We'll find out in today's video. I'll include a link to the Nate Wade Subaru's website in the description down below. They've got this one for sale. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a 2.4 liter boxer 4-cylinder that goes through a 6-speed manual. Fuel economy is 20 around town, 27 on the highway, with power outputs being 228 horsepower and then 184 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now the sapphire blue on the BRZ pops. You've got sharp headlights and then the BRZ logo on the lights that's in red. And then the rest of the front end, not crazy at all, but there is a little BRZ TS badge. Altogether, it doesn't look too different from a regular BRZ, just has a couple badges basically. Tire and wheel setup is 215 by 40 by 18. You can see the wheels are kind of like a dark metallic gray. This does come with these kind of like bronze Brembo brakes, which obviously is going to help out stopping power. This also has STI tuned suspension. Got a little vent piece there on the side. When you look at the side profile, the brake calipers pop out, the blacked out mirror caps also pop out. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function and the opening for the trunk, and it's got kind of a nice weighted feel. Now when it comes to the cargo area, it's not massive. Again, this is a small two-door car, but it works. Sharp taillights, and then we have the TS badge there on the back. That will cap things off for the exterior. Let's now check out the interior. Nice trim on the top of the door panel and then blue stitching on the armrest down below. The window controls are automatic. There is nice trim for the back seats, but note that it's pretty cramped back there. It's kind of more of a storage area. Front seats got more of that cool blue trim bucket design. It is manual though. And boom. Soft touch all around the steering wheel, of course, Subaru logo front and center. It's actually more blue stitching. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe there is a little bit better. Yeah, blue stitching on the steering wheel. Practical controls in the front face, like your volume controls. You've got cruise control here on the other side. And digital gauge cluster, so you can customize the information that's displayed, and then also changes a little bit in the sport mode, get a little bit more red and aggressive. And then if you pop it into the track mode, completely changes the look of the cluster. And it actually says STI now. Look at that. That little piece on the dash is nice. And then we do have a backup camera, trajectory lines, and resolution's decent. Now the infotainment system, analog controls on the other side, and it's actually pretty quick to respond, and nicely built into the dash, so solid. Dual zone climate below that. This does have automatic climate too. Shifter for the 6-speed manual transmission, and there is a little reverse lockout, which is always nice. And yeah, we'll talk about this more at the driving. Stability control, you've got your sport mode, traction control again for the track mode, and then heated seats behind that. Parking brake. We've got some storage here with a couple. There's USB ports too, and there is not soft touch here, but the top of the dash there is, which is interesting. 2025 BRZ TS, 40,573. Let's see how the BRZ performs. BRZ TS. Steering wheel, actually, I think this has like, I have to go check another BRZ. I feel like this has like nicer trim than what you normally see in the BRZ. But, oh. So, as I was saying before, we had to awkwardly reverse and everything because the lane was blocked. It happens, no big deal. Steering wheel feels nice. The shifter is also really good with the actuation. I mean, again, we're just in a parking lot so far, but that's pretty nice. One downside I will say with the BRZ being such a it's not like, I mean, it's a small car, so it doesn't need a crazy amount of horsepower, but still, being a 4-cylinder, not having a crazy amount of horsepower, or really torque is the big thing, is this is a manual that, you know, you've got to be skilled with the clutch or you'll stall the car pretty easily. Now this is, yeah, I think it's, I would say it's sport. It's hard to tell, like, I'd have to drive this back to back with a regular BRZ. But I think this feels a little bit firmer compared to regular BRZ. It's not uncomfortable in any way, but a little bit firmer. I mean, the shifter was very precise into the gates and everything, so that was a big plus. Smooth ride. Yeah, it's pretty easy to rev match with this. I'll pop it into the track setting there. We're not doing anything crazy, of course, but just to kind of see how it feels. I actually prefer how this kind of track setting drives more so than the regular. And it's cool seeing the STI logo. This is a very sharp car, and the steering feels very on point. It's kind of just like a point and shoot type deal. It's very engaging in that way. The seats are comfortable too. Got nice trim. Nice bolsters too, of course. Well, let's now get a little acceleration here. I can feel that limited slip working. Like this, I mean, again, it doesn't have a crazy amount of power, but it puts it down, of course. It's rear-wheel drive. Gotta remember that. Yeah, it puts it down quite well. It's a fun little car. You know, I'll just say it. I reviewed a Toyota 86, and I think it was like the performance package. I think it had pretty similar equipment. Now, it didn't look as cool because this has like the fun colored brake calipers and anything, but like, I do think you're paying for the TS name. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong on that, but I do think that you are to an extent. And, you know, Subaru has a turbo 4-cylinder. This same engine, right? This is a turbo 2.4 liter flat 4-cylinder. They have one that is got good power that, I mean, I'm sure they could fit under the hood here. That would be cool, and you know, it would sell well. I think it would sell well. I'm not sure why they still haven't done that, but, and this is good. This is a good engine. This is fun. But for $40,000, I think most people are going to say they're going to want a turbo. But it is still a special edition car. They're not going to make that many of them. Yada yada yada. So there is quite a bit of value baked in from that perspective, but I don't know. What do you guys think about the TS? I should have a review on the WX version in the near future, maybe. See you guys.